What is cracking, folks? It is I, CFK Crow, here to bring you some more TEW 2016 WCW. It lives again. So, on tonight's edition of Monday Nitro, the February 1st edition, we have a few matches that are announced. We have CM Punk taking on La Parka in a television championship match. We have Greed and Sloth taking on Hurricane and a mystery partner of his choosing. We have a tag team contendership match between Team Canada, the Boogie Knights, the Live Crew, and SoFly to determine who will face Pride and Envy at New Blood Rising for the tag team championships. And we have Sean O'Hare taking on Gluttony of Evil. That is all we have announced for tonight. Now, let's us get right into the show. So, the show starts off with the television championship match. In a decent match, CM Punk defeated La Parka in 7:34 by submission with an arm triangle choke. CM Punk makes defense number 21 of his WCW World Television title. That's a lot of defenses, man. Let's be honest. I'm trying to build him up because Punk's got that good star quality, baby. But I didn't want to. I don't know. The tag team. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue on with the show. Backstage, we see AJ Styles, Ric Flair, and Jeff Jarrett looking at a monitor, watching the match. AJ Styles is basically like, at New Blood Rising, I'm going to take that television championship. 21 defenses. When I'm television champion, I'm going to have 100 defenses. I'm never going to lose that belt. Ric Flair is basically like, that's right, kid. You're phenomenal. Woo! That CM Punk doesn't stand a chance against the AJ Styles. And they're basically hyping him up. And Jeff Jarrett's kind of just there to be there. Out comes Sting and Diamond Dallas Page. Wait, I missed a spot. Which is, Ric Flair says, with me at ringside, there's no way you can lose. But then Sting and Diamond Dallas Page came out and said, about that, Flair, you're going to have your own match at New Blood Rising. Because we've just finished talking to Eric Bischoff, and it is official. Jeff Jarrett and Ric Flair versus Sting and Diamond Dallas Page. You always want to talk about how you're the man. Well, let's prove it. And Jeff Jarrett, you keep on saying that you're the chosen one. What have you done? What have you done to WCW, for WCW? This is Paige talking, by the way. Paige says, the icon Sting is the icon of WCW. I'm the people's champion. Alright, so what are you guys? Nothing. So yeah, Paige says that him and Sting have a match tonight. You guys should watch, because it's the only chance you're going to get at seeing, I don't know. I'm lost my thought. Take notes. You're going to need them or something. You might need them. And then leave, come back, bang. All right. Lillian Garcia is interviewing the Live Crew. Well, no. She's interviewing Rey Mysterio Jr. Basically said, he's had this United States Championship for a few months. He doesn't have a contender yet to face at New Blood Rising, but that's not important. The important thing is that he's the defending champion, and tonight he's raring to go. So if anybody wants a shot at the United States Championship, I'm setting out the open challenge right now. Out comes the Live Crew. Bam Bam, Shane Douglas, and Chavo. Not Live Crew, the Triple Threat. Bam Bam, Shane Douglas, and Chavo Guerrero Jr. Shane Douglas says, Ray, you got lucky when you faced me at Sin? I think it's Sin. But you're not going to be lucky. You got lucky a few weeks ago when you fought Chavo. But you're not going to get lucky tonight when you face the beast from the east, Bam Bam Bigelow. All right, and Ray's like sizing him up, well, looking up to look at him, and he says, "I'm a fighting champion. No matter who comes up, I'm going to defend with honor. And besides, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. See you in the ring tonight." That's that. We have the match. Well, not before the tag team match between Evil and Hurricane, a part of his choosing. Greed and Sloth go out first. Hurricane comes out and he announced that his partner is Ernest the Cat Miller. So yeah, they kind of do a little dance thing, a little dance routine or something. I don't know. It's something. In a decent match, Greed and Sloth defeated the Hurricane and Ernest Miller in 6:30 when Greed defeated Ernest Miller by pinfall, leverage on the ropes. During the match, we had Gluttony come out, distract the cat. Ernest is becoming a better high flyer. Not really necessary. After the match, Sloth, Gluttony, and Greed put the boost to Ernest Cat Miller and Hurricane. And to cap it all off, they put Ernest through a table. Greed goes up to Hurricane, waves his Cruiserweight Championship in his face. He's like, "Don't ask for evil when you can't handle it. See you at," or whatever. Well, we'll see him before then. There's like 3 more weeks. We have the Dark Room. Once again, Wrath, Pride, Envy, and Lust. Wrath talks about the upcoming tag team contendership match to decide who will fall victim to the team of Pride and Envy at New Blood Rising. But most importantly, afterwards, Sean O'Hare will face Gluttony in singles competition. It basically says that to get to Wrath, you have to go through evil, you have to go through hell and back again. So, O'Hare, if you say that you're not afraid, you think you're the young lion, the king of the savannas, remember who the King of Darkness is. And it's the camera starts to fade, right? Back off a little bit. But before it does, you can see and overhear Wrath talking to Pride, where he basically is like, "Pride, when I call a meeting, I expect you and Lust to be there. Okay? If that happens again, like it happened last week, there'll be consequences." And Pride is like, "Oh, sorry, Wrath. Me and Lust kind of got carried away, so to say." And then Wrath is like, "Make sure it never happens again." Then Pride's like, "Look, you may be the one who started this team, but don't forget, I'm bigger than you and I'm stronger than you." Okay? Pride's starting to get a little ticked off. You know, he's prideful. Wrath does not back down. They kind of stare intensely before Envy gets between them and kind of separates it. And about that, good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. SoFly drew with the live crew. It's not an elimination match. I don't know why I keep on doing this. What happens in... Wait, I can... Drew with the... God darn it. Drew with the live crew. Bam. Check that out. Fixed. So... Team Canada and the Boogie Nights kind of go right after each other, and Live Crew and SoFly go right after each other. The match continues on for a while. Bada bing. Mike Awesome bombs. Let's say Alex right outside the ring. Lance Storm heads on out there too. leaving Disco Inferno out into the ring by himself. Alex Wright is trying to fight off both members of Team Canada, while SoFly and the live crew, Elix goes for the quick pin on Disco Inferno, and then Conan puts Disco in a submission maneuver, and a screwy double pin / submission / tap out thing happened. He tapped out, but he was also pinned for the 3 count. And the ref didn't specify which was which. So it's a draw. We don't know which one of the two actually won. Bischoff and J Mar come out and say, alright, well, since you both won, you both won. Bada boom. Triple threat at New Blood Rising. And to make things interesting, it will be a tornado tag team match. And to make things even more interesting, there will be no disqualifications. So yeah, cool. That dragged on. Booker T, interviewed by Lillian Garcia, talks about, Shamrock lost his title opportunity match last week, which means there's nothing getting in the way of him going one-on-one at New Blood Rising when he takes down Shamrock. He's taking down the latest and strongest pawn of DiBiase, and he's coming straight for him, nigga. All thing he needs to find out is what kind of match stipulation is going to be. He hasn't heard back from Bischoff yet, but when he does, he'll let everybody know. Justin J. Mar comes out and he says, well, Booker, I have some good news for you. Your match has been cleared, so it is official. At New Blood Rising, Booker T versus Ken Shamrock. And there is a stipulation. If Ken Shamrock loses, then he is fired. And Booker's like, ooh. But, Booker, if you lose, you have to join the $1 Million Corporation. And he's all like, wait, what? And he's like, no. Doesn't matter, because I'm not going to lose, because I'm the Booker. I'm the book sucker. Can you dig it? Woo woo. Sue woo da da do. And about that, good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Sean O'Hare defeated Gluttony in 6:35 by a submission. Good match. Gluttony's a great workhorse. Gluttony's a great guy. That Devin Storm, that crowbar. Afterwards, Sean O'Hare grabs his mic and he says, Wrath, I'm not scared of you. You got a whole bunch of people out here in WCW walking on eggshells, walking on tippy toes. But the Lion doesn't back down from a challenge. And if you think for a second that you can beat me, well then, I'm just going to have to prove you wrong and prove that nothing topples a Lion's strength. Ooh. Backstage, Shane Douglas, Bam Bam, and the rest of the Triple Threat are talking about the matchup coming against Rey Mysterio. Basically, it's like Bam Bam, you're going to give him the Bam Bam. And about that good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Sting and Diamond Dallas Page defeated FBI in 7:09 when Sting defeated Tony Mamaluke by a submission with a Scorpion Death Rock. Afterwards, AJ Styles, Ric Flair, Jeff Jarrett come out, lay an attack on Diamond Dallas Page and Sting. They managed to face them off fairly well. And then Eric Perez comes out to make it completely even, and they take the heels out. And then Eric Perez makes an announcement. He says that next week he's challenging CM Punk for the television championship. And if he wins, that means your title match is null and void. How about that, Styles? It's like, oh, shit, what up? This probably should have been in the show. Lillian Garcia is interviewing Bryan Adams about his title match for the Hardcore Championship this Thursday on Thunder. He says he's going to crush Finlay. That old bastard got lucky. but he's not going to get lucky on Thursday. He's going to crush, kill, destroy. Rah! Rey Mysterio makes his entrance for his title match, and woo! Jeez, Rey can carry anybody. And about to have good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Rey Mysterio Jr. defeated Bam Bam Bigelow in 1538 when Bam Bam was disqualified when Shane ran in and attacked Rey Mysterio. The match also had a lot of interference when Chavo Guerrero Jr., Hernandez, and La Parka came in to attack Rey. Defense number 6 of the United States Championship. Good match, Rey. Good match. Kind of ends on a weak note because the MIA come out, even the odds. The MIA are kind of a bunch of scrubs and humors. But yeah, faces in the show. 85 up in 28 regions. That is spectacular. Spider-Man. Big Show did some national TV stuff. AJ Styles a star. Alright, question. Who's mad and why is it Conan and La Parka? Conan did not want to lose that match. Conan is difficult to work with, to say the least. And it's only compounded by the fact that he has La Parka and Rey Mysterio in his corner. So whenever he gets upset, they get upset. Shamrock's upset about losing that match last week. I'm going to give him a little bonus. Yeah, he's only annoyed. BD James is always upset. That little bitch. Because of an incident in January. That motherfucker. Alright. When we get back, it will be Thunder. So stay tuned. And we are back to Thursday Night Thunder. I don't know why I paused that. The show starts off with a bout between Mike Sanders and local talent Duke Drozy. And about that subpar wrestling, Little Heat, Mike Sanders defeated Duke the Dumpster in 6:04 by pinfall with a thriller kick. Afterwards, we have Jamar announce that next week there will be a number 1 contendership match for the United States Championship. Yeah. And Rey Mysterio will be on commentary for the match. And about that had decent wrestling, but didn't have much heat. Kaz Hayashi defeated Nova in 7:23 by pinfall with a senton backsplash. After the match, Kaz, Yang Yang, Kimono, well, they're leaving the arena, right? Well, they're leaving, going backstage before James Storm and Chris Harris comes out, right? Kaz and Young are like, who are you nerds? Not nerds. Who are you guys in? Get out of the way. James Storm's like, Chris Harris is like, sorry brothers, but you guys get out of the way. And it's like, what? Then they clothesline him. And then, yeah, Kimono runs away with those guys. America's Most Wanted. Yep. In an extremely short match, Team Canada defeated the Enforcers in 5:24 when Mike Awesome hit Reno with an awesome splash. God damn it, Awesome. Afterwards, cut a promo on Disco and Alex Wright. Mike Awesome has a match with Disco next week on Nitro. And he's going to pay back that idiot for losing them the opportunity to be the next tag team champions. And about to have good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Brian Adams defeated Fit Finley in 8:34 by not by pinfall, the chokeslam. No, that's not what it was supposed to have been. What? Not cheap. Supposed to be DQ. Supposed to be a DQ finish. No. I even said it as DQ. And then sports entertainment finish. What? God damn it. what's supposed to be is Brian Adams won by DQ because they kept knocking out all the refs that came in. So they had to call the match because there was no more refs. And then Sabu was supposed to come out, lay out Finley because whatnot, hold up the title and challenge him at New Blood Rising. So I gotta fix that now. Unfortunate. What is this? Mike Awesome. I can't suspend him. You're getting fined. I don't care if you're unhappy. Lance is upset about his tag team partner. Hardcore title. No. We'll just say he got stripped of the title. They vacated and some screwiness. They gave it back to him. That's what it's going to be. All right, thanks for watching, folks. Check the national battle real quick. We are very far behind. Booker, DDP, Ric Flair, Shamrock, and Wrath. Wrath is getting up there. Ooh. But they have The Rock, the Hulkster. They have Goldberg. Taker, Angle. But hey, if we were in WWE's beating New Japan, I bet we'd be pretty close to winning the British Isles. Maybe Australia. Alright, thanks for watching, folks. Bye bye.